Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere.
And it's Mike.
And this is Talk About It. Hashtag Talk About It. And yeah, you got the date for them.
Sorry, me and Bunning. It's Thursday the 26th of May, 2016.
And yeah. not much has really been going on this. Well, some wild things have happened, and we're gonna discuss them.
There's been a couple wild things, but there hasn't been
loads of
mad headlines.
Yeah, so what we're gonna change up the structure. Basically, we're gonna deal with the big headline stuff, and we're gonna put those videos on YouTube and whatnot. But then we're just gonna have a little chat.
We're just gonna talk about it.
We're just gonna talk about it. We're just gonna have a conversation, and that's more the podcast type of vibe. And if you're watching on YouTube or whatnot, and you want to check out the podcast, the link is in the description. So go down there. You can subscribe to it if you're on your iPhone, and you can get it straight to you every time it comes out. And yeah, let's get into the first subject, which is basically Meek Mill versus Drake and Mr. Vegas versus Drake.
Yeah, it's all about Drake again.
Yeah,
we haven't done a Drake topic in a while.
Yeah,
obviously his album came out, solid album, couple bangers on that.
Mm-hmm.
He murked Meek couple. Well, it was like last year he murked Meek.
Yeah.
Meek's been sending jabs back here and there. He won best hip hop album for something. Was it BET?
I don't know what it was for, but
I saw that meme. He's still with Nicki Minaj.
You know what? That album deserves it. I wouldn't say that album doesn't deserve it. That was a great album. Though? I don't know. I didn't check out the award show or anything. I just heard that he won.
I'm sure there was probably better albums around, because I definitely wouldn't say that was the best.
It was a very good album though. I wouldn't knock someone for saying that was their favorite album of the year. How can you? Would you say if someone said that was their favorite album of the year? Would you be like, "Oh, that's a terrible decision"?
Yeah. I'll say that's outrageous.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a great album.
It wasn't album of the year.
It was at least an 8 out of 10. Oh, at least a 7. Let me say at least a 7.
Yeah.
So it was a very good album.
It might have been top 5, maybe top. It definitely was top 10. Maybe
so
top 5.
Top 10 is good enough for someone to say it's their favorite album. It's their opinion. Remember, this is judged by people's opinions. So top 10, you're not gonna say that's outrageous. So if it was bottom 50, I'd be like, oh, what? Seriously, the whole year? Didn't you hear this? But still, it's someone's opinion.
Just for my ears, it's still really,
for your ears, it's not the best album that year. But
I'd be really.
I'm not really that. I just think it was a very good album. To be honest,
it was okay.
It was a very good album, and I wasn't expecting that from Meek, because I don't think I liked his last album that much, and this album. I was
definitely impressed by the album.
Yeah, exactly.
That. Maybe that's why you're judging it so highly.
Yeah, but then he deserves that, because people was counting him out. Dream Chasers 3, I don't think that done very well, and he came back with this.
Nightmare was kind of dead as well.
Yeah, and he came with this great album, and he deserves it. But we're not here to talk about Meek Mill's album or whatever.
Yeah. Basically, he dropped a All The Way Up remix.
Yeah, and he had a couple lines to say about Drizzy Drake.
Yeah, I'll go. Oh shit, forgot to holler someone. You know them ones when you get a message and it reminds you you're supposed to holler someone, and it's like, oh shit.
No, because I generally, do what I say I'm gonna do.
No, but when you got bad memory, fam. Come on, man.
Yeah, I got a bad memory, but when I say I'm gonna do something, I try to do that ASAP.
Straight away.
Yeah, I try to do it straight away so I don't forget. And if I say to someone that I'm gonna do something, I'm trying to do it ASAP so I'm not unreliable, because I hate unreliable people.
Yeah, I hear that.
And it's just, I don't want to be the thing I hate. I don't want to live long enough to see myself become the villain.
Meek Mill dropped the remix, and he said a line saying, "You ain't write it, don't record it." Obviously shots at Drake. What else did he say? He said things like, what else did he say? "This is hip hop, you ain't write it if you don't record it. I don't know how they getting down across the border."
Oh yeah, it's talking about over in Toronto, isn't it?
Yeah. He said, "I don't run out of material." Oh no, that's what people are saying, that Drake was taking shots at Meek Mill on hype, saying, "I don't run out of material. You should speak on me, period. You tried to get on your
side."
Yeah, no,
he was dissing him. He was dissing him on hype,
but they weren't
hearing it. Yeah. He definitely was talking to Meek Mill on hype.
No, there was more lines though.
But you know, I don't even care about them beefing each other anymore, man. Just just let it go, man. Just do something else with your life. Make songs, please. Just keep making songs. Make a project, put it out. Like who the fuck cares about you dissing Drake anymore?
Yeah, that's all.
Drake is.
People are just talking about.
He is what he is. But the question that I'm gonna ask after we introduce the Mr. Vegas thing, basically, Mr. Vegas. He dropped a little video. I don't know where he put it, but I saw it on Academics' page. He might have dropped it on Instagram, but no, it was more than 50 seconds. It was like a minute and something long. So he probably put it on his YouTube channel or whatever. But he basically said that Drake is a fake because, basically, when in the liner of the album and whatnot, he didn't actually credit Beanie Man or Popcorn or anything. And those are the Bashment artists that he put on his album, and he only used them for intros and outros and sampled their songs instead of actually having a feature with them and bringing them around and putting them on. And he said he's just using the culture and the vibe and whatnot, but he's not actually helping the artist. He's saying that he loves this culture and he loves the music.
Interviews on that,
but he's not actually helping the community, and he's saying because that he's a fake, and basically. And then he called into Hot 97, I think, and he basically reiterated the things and was saying that Drake should keep actually feature the artist because I swear Rihanna's name's featured. And someone else's name, Wizkid was featured or whatever.
Wizkid, Kyla.
Yeah, and Kyla. But I didn't hear Popcorn on that album.
Division.
Maybe he was there. I heard Beanie Man.
Was Popcorn the one right at the end? Or was that
I don't know. Apparently he took him off and then put him on something else.
Popcorn was on the
old
controller.
Yeah, I didn't hear Popcorn on the album at all. And I didn't hear Wizkid. I don't know where Wizkid. Where was he on that song?
He's in the background.
I didn't hear him at all. And I've listened to that song multiple times. Didn't hear Wizkid. Haven't heard Wizkid. Still don't know why it says featuring Wizkid at all.
There's Wizkid's got a part, fam. He's singing, fam.
I really
in the middle bit.
I really don't understand why it's called featuring Wizkid. It's really weird to me. But my question is Drake inauthentic?
Alright. What I think. This is a difficult one, isn't it? Because I do hear what Mr. Vegas is saying. My man's not you're not crediting your artists, these artists, not even on the credits. I didn't know that. I knew they were on the track list.
I haven't actually seen the credits.
Yeah, I knew.
Maybe he's talking about a track listing because I don't think it says featuring Beanie Man or it definitely doesn't say featuring Popcorn.
Yeah, I know it doesn't say those, but if it was at least in the sample credits, where in the booklet, those deeper parts. If it's in that,
he said something he read it. He read it. He moved his hand, gestured to like it was some sort of book, and pointed with his finger. How you say, read this here. So it seemed like he was miming that he was talking about. He actually read the liners, but you never know. He could have just read the track listing.
Well, I definitely know they're not on the track listing. But
I haven't read the liners.
But that's what I need to see, the liners, and then see if they were actually credited in that part. But if they're not, then he has a right to be pissed off, you get me?
Yeah.
Really and truly though, he shouldn't be the one talking about it. You're not the artist that was involved.
Yeah.
It really should be up to Beanie Man and Popcorn. Mm-hmm. And if they're not saying anything about it, then why are you getting involved? But Drake does this a lot.
He's trying to speak for the culture, innit?
Drake does this a lot. He didn't credit C-Biz for using his flow. He didn't credit Section Boys for taking the lock off beat.
Did he take the lock off beat?
Yeah, on that song, Grammys.
Really?
When you hear the intro, I think it's slowed down or something. It's the same as the lock off one, exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah. So he doesn't credit everyone.
I didn't even realize that.
I didn't realize either, but then I was watching some video of someone explaining it and breaking it down, and I was like, okay.
Nah, that might just be the Illuminati, though. It might just be someone just giving you so many things and connecting them to just persuade you around to their point. Did you actually hear how it sounds like?
Hear it,
okay,
fam.
Cool.
What are you talking about, Illuminati?
There's bare videos on YouTube about the Illuminati and whatnot, and they're talking about triangles here and there.
When you play the intro of that Drake and Future song Grammys, and then you play the intro of Lock Off, it's the same beat, innit?
Okay.
So yeah, he does. This is Drake. He's been doing this, so I'm not surprised about this.
Never mind.
You get what I mean?
He does just zone in on the culture, get whatever's hot, and
then
ride
put his thing on it, and ride it. Is he inauthentic? I wouldn't say he's inauthentic because he's authentic at doing this. Like you get what I mean. Like this is Drake's style. His style is
taking other people's style.
Yeah,
he is Kirby,
comedian.
as I said. Yeah, he's Kirby.
He's Kirby.
The thing that sucks people in and takes their powers. Sucks other Pokemon in and takes their powers.
Oh,
he's Kirby.
Yo, yeah, for that Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's
Drake
fluffy.
is Kirby. It's some pink ball.
Fluffy.
Basically, it's not even fluffy. It's just some pink ball. It's all like, it looks like plastic or something.
Oh, and then it turns into the Pokemon and then comes out.
And it just sucks them up like. And then it might get their hat or something and get like a little bit of their clothing and look. Like in Dragon Ball Z when Boo was absorbing people.
Yeah,
maybe it's Boo.
Yeah,
He's Super Boo. Yeah, that suits him more because Drake is not a friendly Pokemon.
No,
he's out here. He's here to take over the world.
He's taking over everywhere.
Drake is basically Super Boo. If you don't know about Dragon Ball Z, then Google it or whatever. But he's some sort of alien.
He basically takes the best.
So he's from Canada. He came over. And he absorbs the powerful fighters, isn't it? So in this case, he's absorbing the powerful rappers, the powerful singers, the powerful sounds,
and
then he's just using that to enhance his abilities and make these hits and take over the world, isn't it? And does that make him inauthentic? Yeah,
You think he's inauthentic?
That is inauthentic. If he's saying that he writes all his stuff and whatnot, and it seems like he's saying that all of this shit is no, actually, if he doesn't write his stuff, then that makes him inauthentic because in his interview, it seemed like he was alluding to the fact that he wrote this stuff and it was all very personal to him. But if he didn't say all that shit, I wouldn't care less, to be honest.
I just see.
I still don't care less.
I see it as musicians are.
You're gonna be inspired by something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Artists are inspired by art.
I've heard like loads of stories about Drake like being fake and stuff like that, and like
we've been hearing this. That's why I'm not surprised, and that's why I just slightly don't care.
That makes me think he may be inauthentic. I'm not gonna come out here and jump and say he definitely is inauthentic.
Do you think he needs to stop using the Jamaican accent?
I don't know what that's about. Apparently, that's the way they speak in Toronto. Like they have like the London slang. I swear that's what you was telling me.
Yeah.
Because when I heard it,
he does sometimes put on Jamaican accent.
It just sounds really weird, like to me. To be honest,
there's difference between the Toronto accent and then when he does the Jamaican accent.
Is it? They both sound weird to me. It's like when I hear the Trinidadian accent. It just sounds weird to me because it sounds like someone's trying to do a Jamaican accent. Like it's almost there, but it's not there. So, and all I've known is the Jamaican accent, so it just sounds so alien to me. So if
the Trinidad accent sounds like they're trying to do a Jamaican accent, that's hilarious.
Have you heard the Trinidad accent?
Yeah.
Does it sound like it? Am I right, or is it just this certain people that I've heard?
I hear what you're saying, but like, no, that's just how Trinis speak, man.
Exactly, and I've never heard of that before. I'd never heard that before, so it was like, are you trying to put on a Jamaican accent? What is this? So I was very confused. But funny. Maybe this is just the way they speak. Like maybe they got like the slang from Jamaica and then it changed around and amalgamated into this Toronto speech or whatever, and that's just the way that they speak over there. So I don't know because I haven't been to Toronto, so I don't know if he's just trying to imitate an accent or if that's the actual accent he's got. But if he's imitating the accent, it sounds super weird. And
no, I can hear when he talks in his interviews, that's his accent. But then sometimes when he's on stage, he tries to do the Jamaican accent, or if he's on a song as well, sometimes he tries to spice it up, like in Controller and Work and stuff like that. Like, do you? But
I like it on songs. I like it
as well.
I was enjoying it, like, because like,
so that doesn't make him unauthentic.
Look, I used to listen to Bashment when I was like 13 or whatever, like back in the day, and I think many of my family members still listen to Bashment, but I just don't listen to it anymore. Innit? It just doesn't do it for me.
Listen to it back in the
it's
day.
all
the fucking time.
It's very very vulgar at some points, and it's just a bit mad. Like I need to hear more wordplay.
I just don't like it.
I'm not gonna say I don't like. Well, I don't like most of the beats. Some of them sound like
to me,
airy
it's just
and whatnot.
dance music, and it's just for getting a wine, innit?
Yeah, but there's no singing girls in the choruses, and I love that, and I love my song structure and all that sort of stuff. But like, still, sometimes Movado releases a good thing, but I don't really look for that, innit? I more listen to like rap and
I like Controller though.
and pop and that sort of
I
stuff.
prefer reggae.
I really like Controller.
I prefer reggae music.
But yeah, what I was saying is I used to listen to it, don't listen to it now. But to hear it come through like the Drake filter and him to give it to me in like this nice little package where it's got the flavor. It's got the flavor, but it's still a pop song. It's great for me. Like I can digest this very nicely. It's nice. It's just what it needs to be for me, innit? So I'm not unhappy about that. But I can see someone actually from Jamaica living in this, like dealing with dancehall, making this their whole life, putting out this music, and then this big artist just, you know, siphons off the sound, makes it commercial, and, you know, doesn't actually like, credit any of the artists or actually help anyone. I can see where he's coming from and being upset about that. But I still like the music at the end of the day. I don't know does that make him inauthentic?
The thing is, yeah,
to the guy in Jamaica, yeah, that does make him inauthentic.
Yeah, I guess to them, but like, the thing is, yeah, whether he's crediting these artists or not, there's still a huge amount of people that know their name now that never knew their name before. You get me? Just simply
I guess so, because it seems like loads of Jamaican artists now from this this controversy. Well, not loads of. I think I've seen like 3 interviews with different Caribbean themed music artists. So like there was a soca artist and I think there was another dancehall artist, or maybe, I don't know, but on Hot 97 they had interviews. I didn't actually watch them, but so I see that there's more publicity, because like fucking 2 years ago I didn't see any of those interviews up there. I didn't see any sort of Caribbean music or anything like that. Artists or on doing Drake interviews in America and whatnot.
Artist in the world, facts only. So really and truly, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way, if he's putting limelight on your sound, like, you can't, like, you don't have to be grateful, but try and be smart about it and try and use it to your advantage.
I think he is being smart about it and using it to his advantage, because he's talking about it, and now we're talking about Mr. Vegas. When was the last time you talked about Mr. Vegas?
Never knew he existed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. So, but like, I still don't think you should be saying that he's inauthentic.
Maybe
like,
he's just caught in controversy, but he does have some realness to what he's saying.
I don't think Drake is inauthentic though, because like, he's still, like, even though he does take these sounds and what he says in his music is usually, like, he doesn't really contradict himself, if you get what I mean. Like,
I guess, does he not?
No, like, obviously sometimes he can play the soft guy, and then sometimes
he says he's flipping packs. I don't know if I believe that from Drake.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Does that make him inauthentic?
Well, the way he's talking about it, I think he still keeps it open to assumption that he could be talking about something else.
Fair enough. He doesn't actually say I was packaging the cocaine.
Yeah,
so
but he's just
fair enough.
He's making great music.
He doesn't say young nigga gotta move that dope.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
I guess so. But come on.
But fam, we gotta accept him for what he is, fam. He's gonna jump on a style. He's not gonna talk the cruddiest talk, because he knows he can't talk too crud. You get me? Like, but he's gonna jump on a sound and he can give us these different faces. He's like the many-faced god from Game of Thrones, man. He can give us all these different faces, different styles, different emotions. He's just a pure artist, a great artist that wants to delve into many different sounds.
Someone please Photoshop Drake's face onto Super Boo's body, man. I want to see that. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That is actually Drake. But yeah, I don't know if that makes him inauthentic. I kind of think he's inauthentic, but then he might just be authentically being inauthentic, like you're saying. But I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that's just a cop-out. I don't know, man. I'm so confused right about now. I don't know where I am on this.
He's still making this music. Like, he's the one making it.
He's still making music that I like anyway, so... Yeah, that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
He takes the best out of songs and then gives us better songs.
Yo, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to check out the full podcast, you can click on the SoundCloud link in the description, or you can search for Jay Cartere or talk about it in the podcast section of the iTunes store, and you can find us there. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time. It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you,